Welcome back to the Ramland Sportscast, where we talk about all things Cheshire High School sports. This show is brought to you by Ram TV. We're going to be starting off today's episode talking about football. Cheshire football defeated Conard High School by a score of 34-7. The Rams dominated throughout the contest, if you can even call it that. Cheshire continues to use their strong run game to stagger opponent defenses. They ran the ball 46 times for 323 yards on the game. Junior running back Jeffrey Gonzalez ran for 113 of these yards while scoring 2 touchdowns, leading the Rams in scoring. Junior quarterback Matthew Jeffrey led the game in total yards, netting 147. And here we have the Ram TV play of the week. Conard looks to run up the middle, and junior Matt Jeffrey flies in and corks the bottle, planting him into the ground. The Rams defense allowed just 2 touchdowns over their last 3 wins and look to continue this dominance on Friday against Daniel Hand. Game starts at 7 p.m. Yesterday, girls soccer shut out Sacred Heart Academy 2-0 on the road. Cheshire extends their win streak to 7 straight wins. Cheshire scoring was led by none other than senior captains Anna Hurlba and Gabby Torrado, each netting a goal. Abby Sink and Haley Shaw each contributed an assist. Keeper Sophie Bates had 3 saves on the game, earning her 6th shutout of the year. Anna Hurlba was awarded the 960 WELI and the Hummel Hot Dog Player of the Game awards. The Rams look to continue their win streak on Friday on the road against Foreign. Game starts at 5:30. On Friday, the Cheshire boys soccer team defeated West Haven by a score of 4-1. Senior captain Samir Dishnica led this effort, scoring 2 goals and assisting 1 as well. Senior captain Colin Brown as well as senior Jack Markarian each scored goals as well. Senior captain Kevi Sullolari and junior Will Stearns each set up assists. Keeper Nolan Kappas had 3 saves on the game. The Rams play again on Saturday against Guilford. On Tuesday, the girls volleyball team came back to beat fierce rival Amity 3-1. With this win, Cheshire improves to a record of 6-1 on the season. Senior Amelia Perlini stood out for the game, setting up 24 assists, getting 4 digs and 2 aces. Senior captain Avery Mola had 11 kills, 4 aces, and 3 digs. And senior Lauren Samela had a career high with 11 digs. The girls play again at 6:30 against Daniel Hand. Yesterday, the girls field hockey team defeated rival Amity High School 2-1. The girls improved their record to 5-2 with this win. Senior Ava Matikowski stood out in the game, netting her career high of 2 goals. Senior Julia Bailey assisted on both of these goals. And goalie Ginny Corello had 2 saves on the game. The girls play again on the road on Thursday against Brantford. In the Winding Trails Invitational in Farmington, the boys cross-country team took 2nd place to Glastonbury. Junior Tyler Caron finished 4th overall with a time of 16 minutes and 54 seconds. Following him was Daniel D'Souza in 14th, Colin Gravelding in 15th, James Boyd in 18th, Jack Langle in 31st place, and in 36th place was Ram TV's own Jeremiah Mann. The boys will run again on Saturday in the SEC Divisional Championship race. On Saturday, the girls' swim and dive team stretched their dual meet streak to 91 consecutive wins with a win over Lyman Hall. In the 200-yard medley relay, Natalia Gajecki, Julia Bardo, Lauren Wykiss, and Emma Grove finished with a time of 1:58.77. In the 200-yard freestyle, Grace Hankey finished with a time of 2:4.63. And in the 50-yard freestyle, Natalia Gajecki finished with a time of 26.6. In the 100-yard butterfly, Juliana Tyler earned a time of 1:64 in the 100-yard freestyle, and Avery Petrala finished with a time of 54.79. And in the 500-yard freestyle, Julia Tejeda finished in 5 minutes, 28.44 seconds. At the Winding Trails Invitational in Farmington, the girls' cross-country team took 2nd place to New Canaan. Junior Alexis Acone took 1st place overall in the meet with a time of 19 minutes and 8 seconds. Following her was Emily D'Souza, who finished in 7th, Ava Saccone in 20th, Jocelyn Grace in 29th, and Samantha Mudry in 33rd. The girls run again on Saturday in the SEC Divisional Championship race. Joining me now to end the show, we have Senior Captain and Athlete of the Week Samir Dishnica, as well as Senior Captain Kevi Sullolari. Come on over, guys.
What's up, Matt?
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Thank you very much for joining the show today.
Thank you for having us.
First question I want to ask you guys is, how do you feel about your team's performance to this point in the season?
I think so far we've been doing pretty well, having pretty good record so far, some pretty good games. I think we've been gelling as a team, so I think it's a good start going into the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, 4-2, we're sitting at a pretty good position.
and I feel like we're doing well, but against these bigger teams, we got to do a much better job of controlling the game, how we play, but I think we'll be all right for the rest.
So obviously last night was a tough loss against Fairfield Prep, losing in the final 20 seconds of the game. How is your team going to bounce back from a loss like this?
You know, again, like game management, 1-0 up, 5 minutes left. Fullbacks got to stay back, preserve the lead, but we can always improve, and I think we'll do a much better job senior night when we play them.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough loss. So awful to have it, but I think we just need to bounce back, start some practice, making sure everybody's pushing each other, and I think we have an even bigger game coming up on Saturday, so see how everybody bounces back.
So on a more positive note, Samir, you recently just won the WFSB Athlete of the Week. How are you going to take this and build off of this award?
Yeah, it was definitely a nice award to win. Gives me confidence going into the rest of the season. I think it also gives the rest of the team confidence knowing that one of our players won an award like this. So I think it's definitely a confidence booster for me and the rest of the team.
That's awesome. And then Kevi, being named as a senior captain, how does that feel?
You know, I'm honored to lead these boys on the field, and I'm just going to set these guys by example on and off the field, so very, truly honored.
That's great. And so looking towards the end of the season now, where do you see you guys stacking up among the teams in the rest of the state and the rest of the conference?
I think we definitely have a really good team. I think by the end of the season we'll be really gelled together well, playing with each other a lot, and I think we can play good against and beat just about any team that we come up against. And I think it'll be a good test for us by the end of the year.
Yeah, I think, you know, the goal is always to win state, so that's our dream of ours, and I believe that this team has capability to do that, but we got to show it out on the field and prove it to ourselves against the big teams.
This was Kevi Sullolari and Samir Dishnica. I'd like to thank you guys for joining the show, and roll Rams.